Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of DeLady in Wonderland. And in this episode, we start building the Royal Hotel and a little bit more of the Main Street area. We started with the last episode in DeLady in Wonderland, and I told you guys about all the blue, right? And I was like, I don't know why I did that, and afterwards I thought, okay, there's just too much blue, so I changed the colors a little bit more similar to the other side of the Main Street area, which you have in front of the castle, because I just really wanted this to stay a little bit more fairy tale wise. So I thought, okay, let's just change the colors a little bit, and I do think that this looks way better than the last episode with all the blue. I like the blue totally, but it just I don't know, it just didn't got that fairy tale cozy feeling. So I ended up with more fairy tale-ish buildings, and this is, by the way, not the hotel which you're looking at right now, but as you can see on the left of it, you see the hotel rooms. And later on, because the building is 2-3 walls high, I ended up with adding some more rooms. So these are not all the rooms you will see which are in the hotel. Those are like 50 rooms if I'm right in the end, so there's plenty of room for people. But I do have 2 more hotels at this same Main Street area, so there will be 2 more hotels, and they will all have like different perks, so they are a little bit different. And we also have a carousel, and if you have seen my Christmas village, I want to try to do something similar like that, but of course not in the Christmas style, of course, but with like an inside carousel where you can look outside through the window. Since we have glass now, that would totally make sense to use the glass pieces for that. And is there anything else? Oh, and in this episode you will also see a little bit more of the finishing of the station of the cars. Now I'm not super satisfied with that area, but I'm like, yeah, well, okay, it's somewhere a little bit more hidden, so I don't know, maybe I'll get back to it to make it a little bit more neat, but for now I'm like, oh well, it's hidden and it's not really, yeah, well, you can't really see it with an overview, so I think it's totally fine for now. And I also wrote down, of course, some comments of you guys, because you guys are amazing. You always comment so many great ideas and sweet comments, so let me just jump into the comments. Kane, my lovely Kane. How about a pirate adventure area? Think Pirates of the Caribbean meets Indiana Jones. You would get 2 themes in one, and it could add a freshness to an old theme. The Main Street is off to a great start, and I love how the ice cream cart made it over from the DeLady Studios. Yeah, that's right, you are totally right, because I did blueprint them myself already, but I didn't upload them yet to the workshop. I thought, this could be a nice area where I could put down that little ice cream car. So yeah, that is very well noticed, Mr. Kane. And the Pirates area, like Pirates of the Caribbean meets Indiana Jones. I love the idea. I might, like, when I did the Land of Merryweather, we just had like the one theme of the pirates, but now we do have like more of the adventure theme, so it definitely makes sense to combine those two to make like an awesome area. But we will not get there very soon, because after this episode, you will see me finishing the dragon area, because we really needed to finish that area. So it's finally done. I just ended it, and you will see the episode very soon on the channel, of course. But and I really feel like I need to finish Toyland and the spooky area, because those areas I just want to wrap things up, you know. And every time I start a different area, and I'm like, no, don't do that, you should finish something first before you start something else. So I will do my best to finish them as soon as possible, but it's gonna take a long while until the park is finished though, but it's gonna be fine. Victorian the Kozar says, "Hi, DeLady. I would love to see a Neverland Peter Pan area in your park, like that. You could put both a fairy forest and a pirate area with one ride that would tour the island. Like if you were flying, this would be a great addition to your park, I think." Well, I remember like months ago, so I wouldn't blame anyone if you forgot, but I tried to build a volcano island in DeLady in Wonderland that could refer to Peter Pan and have a flying coaster and that kind of stuff, but it just didn't work out. Like I totally wasn't happy with how the volcano looked, and I wasn't happy with the area itself, so I just didn't even post anything of that on my channel. I just deleted the mountain. It has been there for like weeks. And then I was like, oh, am I gonna finish this? Am I gonna do anything with that? No, it just wasn't doable. But I love the idea because I love Peter Pan, and I love the Peter Pan dark ride in Disneyland. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, it just wasn't doable. But who knows? Maybe in the future I might try it another time, but not for now, I'm afraid. Sorry. The Red Wing says, "This is the perfect video for me. I am working on a main street right now." Well, that's great. Hopefully I can inspire you a little bit, and just make sure like my Land of Merryweather, you can also download that one. That's only like a main street plaza. That was like the first main street I ever did. Like in Dreamland were like main street buildings, but not really the feeling of a main street like you see right now. So if you want something comparable to this, I would definitely recommend you to watch my Land of Merryweather, and you can download it in the workshop as well. So yeah, hopefully I can inspire you and help you a little bit, the Red Wing. WP&P, hopefully I said that right. "I am one of those players who have found his park being visited by DeLady. It made me so ashamed to see my poorly crafted scenery being critically admired by someone with such skills. It really blew my mind though, because honestly I saw a group walking around and was reminded of the Efteling vlog and thought, whoa, that kind of looks like DeLady, and then when I zoomed in and clicked, it really was." It sounds really funny. I don't know if it's true, because like I don't really look that much to the avatar, but it sounds really funny. And the Efteling, I can't wait for the next Efteling meetup in July this year. It's gonna be really amazing, and I will be making a new vlog, of course, too. And keep sending me the screenshots at Twitter if you find me in your park, because it's just hilarious to see what I'm doing. I just got a picture of me riding a coaster, and I was like, yeah, well, that's not me in real life, because I am too afraid to go in coasters. So but just keep posting them, because it's just hilarious to see. Let's see. Nima Hobbs, one of my sponsors, thank you so much for supporting me. Being one of your first subscribers is super cool, because I got to see you get more and more skill with all your amazing details. Lots of love to you, and hope to see you sometime in the future. That would be amazing. Now I have no idea where you're from, Nemo, but like I said, we have a community meeting in the Efteling again this year, the 14th of July in the Efteling, and hopefully I will meet some awesome community members again over there. There will be Silvera, Rudy Rancamel, and all the other guys that were there last year, and probably a few more this year, so I'm really looking forward to that. So who knows, Nemo? I don't know if you're from America, then you should need to wait until I ever go to America. But when I do, like that is like my biggest dream, if I could ever go to Florida, to Disneyland, Disney World. That is like seriously my dream, but I just don't have any money for that right now, so we keep on delaying it. Like, yeah, well, okay, maybe next year, so hopefully someday I can go to America, and if I do, I will promise you guys to let you guys know, and maybe we could have like a short meetup somewhere. That would be amazing. But tell me, Nemo, where you're from, because I'm really curious. Jacob Powell says, "Can you build an indoor area Well, as I just said, like, the carousel will be inside, but I'm not so good at interior, so there won't be that many indoor areas, I'm afraid. Well, I need to practice a lot if I want to do. I would love to make some cool restaurants inside, but it's just so hard to do interiors. I don't know what that is. Like, I don't have it's not so hard for me to do the outsides, but insides, oh gosh, those are just crap. Well, hopefully someday I will learn to do so. Gable World says, DeLady, can you put your YouTube schedule? Because I always write it down. I know, right? I had a YouTube schedule at my website, DeLadysigner.com, but because of my private stuff right now, I'm just not able to stay with their schedule. So I upload whenever I feel like I can record, and whenever I feel like I can upload stuff, and so there is not a schedule at this point. But as soon as I do have my schedules ready again on my website, I will definitely tell you guys. And I'm so very sorry, I wish I could just upload daily, which now is because I just had a few days off, so I could record a little bit more, but for now it's just not doable for me daily as much as I wish to, and I do my best, but when I do know that I can upload daily, I will definitely make a schedule again. So I'm sorry for the people that really need to know, but for now I just can't promise anything, but I hope you guys understand. I think you do. Senpai Avi-chan says, I gasped when I saw the notification of this video. Yay, another DeLady Wonderland episode. The main street looks so gorgeous. I love how it looks so similar to your Land of Merryweather, which I think is one of your best main streets you've ever done. Yeah, I would love for you, again, lady, to venture once more on the pirate theme, since it would bring so many memories to the alpha days. I hope Frontier fixes it as soon as possible. I want to see more of this park. Keep up, lady. I'm very proud of you. Thank you, senpai. You're always such an amazing viewer and always there on Twitter. You're really amazing. And well, so as you can see, I can continue building, but I have like the lowest, well, not the lowest, but lower settings, and emptied my park at one point because I just had to. So it's okay. It's doable at this point. So I'm happy to get back, and I don't know if Frontier fixed anything behind the scenes. At least I wasn't aware of it, but it's doable again. So yeah, thank you, senpai. David Spring. So funny how these comments are months old. Rudy's Arabian area that I mentioned had been finished ages ago, and I completely forgot my comment. Sweet of you to read it out. Love the look of this new Main Street area. Really interesting how it's really different from most other buildings and areas in Wonderland, but still fits perfectly and 100% feels like DeLady. Can't wait for more, and I love some of the ideas that others had for new areas of the park for the future. Bring it on. Well, I still hope you like the newer look of this Main Street area. Since you are a patron of mine, you already seen some sneak peeks, of course, of this hotel. So this is probably not so surprising, but I hope you do like the rest of the Main Street area, how it looks right now, and hopefully it does feel still DeLady-like. Thanks for your support, David. Lawson Holstein says, maybe make a hotel for each area. For example, a Main Street hotel, kind of standard hotel, then a spooky one, and a toy themed one. Well, I just talked, of course, about the hotels that are at the Main Street area, so these will be kind of fairy-tale-ish, but I definitely like the idea of having a hotel in Toysland and a hotel in the spooky area, and who knows, well, the dragon area is done, so there is no place for a dragon hotel, but it's gonna be fine because we're gonna have so many different themed areas. So I definitely would try, if I don't forget, to put in some more hotels in the park, because I just really like it to have different themed hotels. So thank you for the idea, Lawson. Doreen Weisman. The lady's worst nightmare is building dark rides. No, just kidding. Keep up the amazing work. You're so talented. Thank you, Jareen. That's so nice of you to say. And wow, you say just kidding, but it is a little bit like dark rides. Building dark rides. I love dark rides. I love to watch dark rides. I love to be in a dark ride. And I love to start a dark ride. But finishing the dark ride, that is like my worst nightmare, because it takes so much time. And yeah, so for now I just wait to build a dark ride in the next coming weeks, and maybe I got a super awesome idea soon, and then I start somewhere, maybe in DeLady Studios or maybe in DeLady in Wonderland, a new dark ride. We still have to finish the dark ride. It's more of an open ride, but in the Forbidden Jungle, so I need to keep working on that. That's probably next week when I will continue the Forbidden Jungle again, so hopefully you guys like that too. Well, thank you for your comment. And the last one, Elliot Simpson, how do you get the track in the ground like you did in the beginning of the Luna Autos? Well, that has to do with the no collision option, and I have a folder at my YouTube channel with tutorials and stuff, and you can find 2 videos there with the no collision, and I would definitely recommend you to watch those videos, because that will tell you everything of how to turn on and off your no collision and what you can do with that. Like, there are so many ways to do so, especially if you are new to Planet Coaster, you have no idea how to use that. Just really go to the tutorial videos with the no collision, and you will find out a lot of ideas how to use them and how to put a track underneath a pathway. But I have to say, like, when you do that, when you put a track underneath a pathway, make sure to put all your shops or whatever you want it to be connected to the pathway. Make sure to put those shops there first, because once you have placed a ride underneath the path, there's just no way to connect the shops to that specific pathway. So you need to make sure to do that first, because else you are just a little bit screwed. So that is just a tip for me. That's it for now. Hopefully you guys like the hotel. Let me know, would you stay here or not? And let me know all your ideas for the next episode. Well, the next episode will be the Dragon Valley, finishing the Dragon Valley finally, and I love how the entrances turn out to be, so I hope you guys will like that too. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, of course, if you already haven't, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.